What's up, everybody? Ty Bow Hunter here. Thanks for tuning back in. And I forgot my tripod, so excuse any movement with the video. I want to first thank everybody for all the views that have been coming out. I see my most popular video right now is kind of my review on the Easton Axis 5mm arrows. So I believe that I got that correct arrow or correct video. Could be the how I build my arrows on the Easton Axis, but one of those two videos, I see you guys blowing it up, and for being such a small channel with only 7 subscribers, I'm about almost 200 views off of that. So that's awesome. Thank you guys for I notice all you guys views and everything. But this video, I figured I'd make a quick break from a hunting video, which honestly it's not all that much. I may try to throw even more of in the bush video or content within my next video, which I'm kind of going to do film 2 at once. This one will be uploaded today. Next one's going to be uploaded maybe tomorrow or whenever I can. But 100% this week. So this quick video is just a little tip and reminder to everybody, because I've noticed all the new bows have been coming out. Hoyt has a pretty interesting lineup. I wish I can even afford their budget bow for their the 2020 lineup. But then you got also the Matthews, you got the Primes, you got all of those brands. My biggest, I want to say, keynote, because I made this mistake last year, is don't change your entire setup either middle of the season or if you're a couple weeks out, because you're not going to be able to perform, and in my opinion, get everything set up to where you need it last minute type of thing. But a little update from my bow. I'm running the complete same setup that I've been running through all my videos so far, all year, majority, with the Hoyt Spot Hog Rest. I think it's a True Fire release, which I'm thinking of upgrading to the Wise Guy release, the Cameron Haynes edition. And I got my Axis arrows still, so that's basically what I'm running now. The only changes, like I said, is maybe my release, but I will be trying to order new limbs for my bow to increase my poundage from 50 to 60, which has just been kind of killing me here, to possibly 60 to 70 or 70 to 80. I might do the 60 to 80 just to give me that range of what I'm hoping for, but I may even jump it up to 70 to 80. I still got to make that mind aspect up, because regardless, my limbs are going to be the same price. It's just going to take weeks to come in, so I figured new year, keep my bow, get the new limbs, put brand new strings on it, get it all tuned up perfectly at East Hill Outdoors, hopefully, or if I got to bring it down to Wolf's Den in Utopia, Ontario, that'd be great. Those guys have definitely saved my ass on my cam lean and just issues with the bow that should not be happening. Those guys got it all sorted out. So definitely new limbs are going to be coming in for the new year, as I'd rather see myself spend $450 on new limbs and then say about $120 on new strings for it, maybe new cables too, which I'm probably going to end up having to do. So let's round it up to $200 for cables and strings, and then I want to say about $250 for a dozen arrows. So rounding that up, I'm roughly around, I want to say $700-800, and I'm still a good, let's see, 14, anywhere from $1,200 to about $2,000 shy of a new bow for this year. And if, let's say, I factor in brand new release, that Wise Guy that I'm looking at East Hill Outdoors, they got an incredible setup there. They're looking about, I want to say, $160 $65, 180, max 200 bucks, I believe, depending on what, if you go with a nylon, boa, or buckle style. And there's also, if I really want to get crazy and put a budget up to $1,000, I can get a tight spot 5-arrow quiver. But I think my quiver now, even though it is bulky and it sticks out, it does help keep the balance for me with only around a 8-inch stabilizer, which my last bow I did run about a 12 or a 10-inch stabilizer, so it definitely helped with the balancing factor. But my quiver sticking out, it definitely keeps me in line and everything like that. So basically 2020 updates for the bow. It's going to be new limbs, which they take about 6 to 8 weeks to come in, which that will kill me, but season's going to be over. I got plenty of time before turkey starts, which I may end up doing a turkey hunt this year. And I'll probably pick up a coyote tag too, since where the girlfriend lives, coyotes all year, all season. But yeah, so new limbs, which will end up probably coming around February, is when I'm going to try to source them out to get them here. New arrows, which I'm probably going to run the same Easton Access. I may run to an FMJ, but most likely my Axis, because I love how they shoot, like my previous video stated, which I'll probably put up somewhere around here, why I choose the Easton Axis arrows. And for sure, maybe not, a new release. So that's going to be my 2020 bow setup there, which I'm still going to be running my Hoyt Carbon Spider Turbo. That bow is just absolutely money for me. Dead in the hand, it's light, no vibration, and from the hit and miss I've seen of the newer style turbos, it's not what a turbo should be. Like, I've been seeing people talking about the RX-1 where the turbo was not too bad, but I've seen it run the same numbers as their Ultra. I believe they had their Ultra and the RX-1. It could be just their third option bow for the RX-1. That could be what was going on. But definitely the RX-3, I watched this one guy, can't remember his YouTube channel, and it's bugging me because I went to watch his review on the RX-1s and the RX-3s amongst many others. But from what I was hearing from him and how his views were on the RX-3 Turbo, it's as if they left out the turbo and the RX-3 Turbo. So people try to say, oh, the turbo may not give you, or doesn't give you any extra advantages. Well, with the type of arrow I'm running at only a 61, I think, to 64, or 61 to 63 pound, cranked up completely, I'm running at least around a anywhere from 273 to about 284 feet per second, and that's incredible for that bow. And with having old strings on it, which I've been kind of stalling my strings out for as long as I possibly can, this bow's money. So that's going to be my 2020 setup. It's going to be my same bow, just with a new pair of limbs, beefed up arrow, and I may even get a new bow case, because that bow case, it's kind of seeing its better days. It keeps my bow nice and snug in there. It doesn't move them around, so that's awesome. But yeah, so figured I'd just give an update and my quick tip on whatever bow you're running, whatever setup you're running. Do not change it halfway through your hunt, or don't change it last minute. Wait till you tagged out on all your tags you got, or wait till your season's completely over if you're hunting deer, elk, caribou, coyote. I know in some areas, I think well, depending on where you are, you may end up drawing a water buffalo tag, or antelope tag, or axis deer. I'm trying to run off everything that I could possibly think of that could be in season right now, since it is December 2nd. But yeah, whatever you start off with in the beginning of the season, or preparation months before the season, do not change that setup. You're going to have issues with it. The only exception is if you're like Whitetailfit, which I'll put a link in of his channel in the description below. So make sure you go click on his channel, as honestly he's just an outstanding YouTuber, and honestly such a down-to-earth guy too. I've chit-chat with him through Instagram a few times in regards to possibly meeting up with a total archery challenge, so that's going to be awesome if that happens. I'm going to try to message him again, see what event which events he might be shooting for, and then maybe do a quick little short video, maybe like a 5-minute video of him coming onto the channel and hopefully meeting him and my thoughts about him. But unless you're like Whitetailfit, because I'm getting way off topic here, unless you're like Whitetailfit, and he had, I believe it was the RX3. It could have been the RX3 Ultra, but I know it for sure an RX3, and the Hoyt Helix. He had both of those perfectly set up from where he goes in Shields Sporting Good in the States. Unless you already have 2 bows perfectly set up, one you have set for one species, and actually got for another, or one for a tree stand, one for spot and stock, I'd recommend that. But any changes to your primary bow, if you're like me and you only got 1 bow, do not change your setup. So wait till end of the year, or if you're all tagged out, then go have fun and do whatever you gotta do if you're keeping the same bow. If you're like some people who are lucky enough and fortunate enough to be able to upgrade every year, then it doesn't really matter, because a lot of times you're not going to touch that bow, or not so much touch the bow, but you're not going to bring it out into the field until season's end or you're all tagged out. So yeah, so keep that little tip in mind. Keep with the setup you got, no matter what you're running, unless you're willing to take out or not hunt for about a month and a half to get your bow or your setup dialed to a T. I changed my broadheads, and I spent a good, I want to say two weeks to about a month tweaking everything to make sure I'm money, or even if I wasn't 100% money, I was at least 98% exactly where I wanted, because then I know my failure rate is so small, it just comes down to how I'm shooting. And I'd rather have it to where I'm shooting, where if I mess up my shot, I mess up my shot. So I spent a good hard 2 weeks to a month before season started tuning out those bows, or tuning out those arrows and the broadheads and everything, getting it all working together. There's actually a video I got of my Delta Mackenzie MoFoam review, where that's when I was shooting with my broadheads. So I'll put a link of that in the description as well. And but yeah, thank you guys for all the love and support I've been seeing. Try to give me a thumbs up, thumbs down on the videos. Throw me a comment. Hopefully it's not too much of asking you guys to do that, but throw a comment down below of what you guys are planning, what you guys think I should do better, and what your guys' 2020 setup's going to be like. So yeah, don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment down below, and always subscribe, as it will definitely help me out. And I do have a 100 subscriber giveaway enrolling, so at this rate that giveaway is going to be a lot bigger than what I envisioned it to. But I do appreciate all the support you guys have been giving. So hit that like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and while you're at it, go follow me on Instagram, as I always update there. And my Instagram is tie.bowhunter. And yeah, stay tuned for the next video, as like I said, I'm going to try to put it out maybe tomorrow or sometime this week. It's going to be a more so hunting video. All right, check you guys out next time. And yeah, if you guys are out hunting right now, hopefully you guys have good luck. If no harvest, at least you're out in the field, and a day in the bush is better than or a bad day in the bush is better than any awesome day at work. But I hope you guys have good luck. See you guys next time.